Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you some sewing. Well, actually no. Today I'm going to be trying to crop and make a scrunchie out of my vintage Ralph Lauren. Shall I get it? Right. Now, this camera's a little bit too low, hang on. Right, now I don't actually know if it's vintage. Oh look, the hanger matches my top. I don't actually know if it's vintage, but this label suggests to me that it is, because it's an old label. But anyway, the collar's a bit messed up, but it's my dad's old shirt and he was wearing it to work and I was like, take it off and give it to me. But look, it's so cute, right? I actually think it's quite nice. So it's way, like, it's not way too big for me, but it is quite big. It's shrunk in the wash because, what size is it? It's a large. So actually, maybe it hasn't shrunk in the wash. Anyway, I really like it. Hopefully you can't see my armpits, I haven't shaved them. And I'm gonna crop it here, I think. So it's not too short. And then I'm gonna make a couple scrunchies out of the fabric. But I just wanted to show you what I made yesterday because I'm actually really proud of myself. I made this face mask. Can you see? I don't know which way it goes. I think it goes like this. Because then when you put it on, it like opens up. So it covers your whole face. But I actually think it's quite good. There's stuff on it right now, hang on. But if you have a look, the stitching is not my greatest work. Well, it's the first thing I've ever done, so I haven't done anything better than that. But I reckon I probably could. But can you see? But yeah, I actually think it's not too bad. That side's not the best, but look, I managed to pin this in there, sew it in, flip it around. You know what I mean? I think that's not too bad. This is the task for today's YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, let me know. And also let me know other video ideas that you'd like me to do. Because I've kind of been struggling recently. I was going to post on Tuesday, but I really didn't like the video as I was editing it and watching it. I didn't like it, so I didn't post. I'm sorry. I'd rather wait a bit longer and post something I really like than not. Anyway, but yes, this is the before. Oh, should we do some cool before shots? I don't think there's any stains on it. I did leave it in Vanish for quite a long time. Anyway, let's get to it. Around, as you can see, it's all spaced out. And I'm just going to lay a jumper on top of it to measure how cropped I want it. Because I was going to try it on and mark it, but I want to put my favourite jumper over the top. So I've just popped one of my favourite crop jumpers on top, but we have to remember it has got one of these things, so it pulls tighter and it goes up a bit more. So I think I'm going to cut it halfway here and then hem it along the white line. This being the second thing I will have ever sewn in my life, it's a bit nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie to you, because I really like this top and it's nice to be able to use like your parents' old clothes, because my dad's like my favourite person in the world, so being able to use his old clothes, it's like always having something of his. I don't know, is that lame? Probably, whatevs. Anyway, so I'm just making sure this is super flat. I probably should iron it, but who has time for that? Not me. So where am I cutting it? Halfway here. Oh no. Oh yes, no, yeah. I think that might be too short. I'm going to cut it to the end of the blue line, because then I've got room just in case it all goes tits up. So I'm just cutting along the blue line exactly. I'm trying to anyway. God, that was not cute. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. Look how I cut that. The back is worse. Oh no. It should be okay. It's just I should have ironed it, but there's the crop for you. So when it's on, it'll crop to like here, which I think is cute. But well, actually it'll crop a bit higher, which is why I'm glad I left a bit more room. And then I'm going to save this for later to make a scrunchie. Actually, I don't know whether to make a scrunchie first, just to remind myself of the stuff that I learned. Shall I make a scrunchie first? Yes, because if I mess up a scrunchie, it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Here's my guide for my scrunchie fabric sizing. I sewed it together, a bit of a botch job. That's the first thing I ever tried to sew. And as you can tell, it's not great. But it helps me with sizing, so let's just be thankful. Okay, so, oh, the length of this bit of material. I'm gonna try and make 2 scrunchies, but if one of them doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world. If I didn't have a sewing machine, I probably would have thrown this fabric away, which is a shame, because I just love matching my, sorry, I'm concentrating now. I just love matching my outfits with scrunchies and accessories and stuff. Like, it's so fun. I just think having a matching outfit is so cool. I was watching on Sewing Bee how amazing it is how rugby shirts are made. Like, so much effort goes into making them because they're so durable. It's literally insane. But yeah, so I was watching that. I've actually finished it. Well, I finished all the ones that are already made. If you have a look at my fabric, I'm just going to straighten it up and cut it into this side. And you can't see anyway, so I'll come back. I swear I hoovered before this. This is just where I've been cutting. I've straightened out the fabric and I've laid it completely straight along the white line. So if you can see, that's where the white line starts. I'm just going to pin the edge because this is inside out. So the right sides are together. So I'm just going to pin the edge. Okay, so I've just pinned it along the line. And now I'm just going to pop it through the sewing machine and sew away. Let me see. I'm doing the seam in white because there's white in the jumper anyway. So I'm just going to line it up with the foot. Okay. Also, I'm just going to do a little reverse stitch to lock it in. Okay. Oh, right. I've split my needle. How the bloody hell have I done that? Oh, gosh, sewing is not for me, guys. How has that happened? Okay, I popped my last new needle in the machine, so if this one breaks, we're done for, because how the hell? I don't even know where the tip of this has gone, but it's literally a blunt edge. Look, it's literally blunt, but hey ho. Let's try again. Maybe I should take the pins out before I get there. Do you know what I mean? So the pin is out before I even get there, because I think this is what is putting me off. Anyway, let's carry on from where we were. I think that's in line. Okay. Here we go. Again. Back over at my window so you can see me better. Okay, so that was eventful. It unthreaded like 3 times and I broke a needle. I don't know how I broke a needle, but it's alright. Something funny. Okay, I'll show you my, let's see here. I have, this was, okay, so this was the top. And let's try and focus on it. I don't think it went too badly. And it's quite straight, I'm not gonna lie. And then here's the back. As you can see, I had a situation there. That is not very straight. Another situation. And then that's the end. That's just me going backwards and forwards at the end. But I'm gonna neaten this up and then I'll show you me putting in the elastic and sewing off the ends. I just sealed all the edges, tied up all the knots. I can't get rid of that bit because I don't want to pull it out, just because I don't know what it is, but I've tied up all the loose ends in there. Now I'm just flipping it. Uh-oh. I'm trying to flip it inside out so that we're finished. We've got the finishing edge. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's like a little sock. I actually think, I'm actually really proud of myself. This is the second thing I've ever sewn. And I don't think it's too bad. I did break a needle. I can't believe I did that. I think it's because I hit a pin. But maybe I was going, I don't know. I need to work out how that happened. And I need to buy some more because that was my last one. I've gone through 2 needles in the past 2 days. God. Right. I'm just pulling this through. Sorry. I'm not showing you very well, am I? Scrunchie sock. Well, it's not a sock, is it? I think, I'm not gonna lie, where's the bit that I sewed? I sewed this bit. I'm not being funny, that looks pretty good to me. Okay, now I just need a piece of elastic, get onto my thing. Okay, I've got this bit, that's way too big, right? It needs to wrap around my wrist. So, that much? A little bit loose. Yeah, that looks good to me. So I'm just going to cut that. You can do this however you want it, really. Okie dokie. Now, I haven't watched the full tutorial on the rest of this because I couldn't be bothered, in all honesty. I don't know how I get the bit of elastic all the way through. So I'm going to work that out. And then I'll come back. I'm just putting the elastic inside so it pokes out each side. But I don't... Okay, I just shoved it through with my fingers. Now I've got both sides. So I'm going to hold these together and just sew them together. I'm going to go backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. I think I'm going to do it 4 times. And then, yeah, I'll show you once I've done that because the camera puts too much pressure on me and I think I do things wrong. So I'm just going to sew that and then I'll be back. It's focusing on my face. Da-da! I sewed it and cut off the edges. I tied it and cut off the edges. Now all I need to do is Google how to put this together and then I've got my matching scrunchie to my set. And it's quite tight, so that's good. Although it actually feels a bit loose. Oh no. Maybe I should make it a bit tighter. It does actually feel a bit loose. I might sew it a bit tighter and then cut off the extra elastic, so like sew it along. So I've got the scrunchie. I haven't finished it off yet. Oh, you can see how much I'm slouching in the mirror. Ew, just dig. Ignore that. But this time the sewing of the elastic is not as cute as last time. Let's be real. Like, that is not as good, is it? But it's secure in there. I'm pulling it about, it's not coming off. So now I'm just going to Google how to fasten this together and then I've got my scrunchie. It's quite big and bulky, but the fit on the wrist is a lot better now. And because it's tighter, it scruffles together a bit more, look. But I think that's so cute and it matches. I Googled it and I've kind of done it wrong, but I think I can save it. God. I'm gonna sew the top half together, stop halfway through, push the elastic up and then sew the other half. So the oh no. Basically, I've effed it up. But I might be able to sew it together. Why do I never go by the instructions? Okay, I'm going to have to hand sew it because I kind of messed it up a little bit. I just need to hand sew it together, this side, and then try and hand sew it together this side so it's hollow, because I can't do that on the machine. I've tried and it's not really working out for me. So this is the problem. You should always follow a tutorial or a pattern. I did not. Well done, Millie. This is the first time I'm hand sewing in like years. I don't even know if I know how, but if this is messy, then it's messy, isn't it? I just need to find the right God. Oh, Jesus. Someone stop me. Why have I decided that sewing is now my new passion in life? Okay, so I'm just going to start at the top. I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I'm doing. But this fabric's so thick. Ow. I think this is going to take me ages. Oh, you can't even see. I'm just pushing it through and going around like this. Can you see? I'm just putting that in there, and then this side looks a bit messy. I'm going to do this and I'll come back, because this is going to take me about 3 years, I believe. I hope it doesn't. I might have to do a part 2 for the actual jumper. Would you guys mind? Because this scrunchie is taking me long enough. I wanted to put this video up today. We'll see, we'll see. Well guys, that was eventful. I have done it. I think, to be honest, I'm actually really proud of myself. Like, it looks good. My hand stitching isn't the best, but I don't think it's bad. So I've got this, and then I think I'm gonna do a part 2 for the jumper. I hope no one minds, but I think I just think this video will be too long. It took me too long. But yeah, so drop a, oh no, I haven't shaved my armpits. Okay, so drop a like, drop a subscribe. Thank you so much for watching again, and yeah, I think this is actually quite good. Let's ignore the hand stitching this side, which I didn't show you because it's really bad, but it matches, it's cute, you know what I mean? I'm not hating it, I actually really like it. Okay, bye guys.